Oh, what a time to be alive. Oh boy. I got my hands on this little memo here. Okay. I'll be honest. I believe it's legit. It looks legit. But like anything else, we could be getting trolled here. But this isn't really like a major news story, so I don't get the feeling like this is just some creative art from somebody. And it looks legit, and I don't know, what can I tell you? I believe it. But take it with a grain of salt. You don't have to. But this is Ontario, 2018, baby. Woo! This is exciting stuff. The people of Ontario, we should weep. So, new police officers, starting now, that are training now. The Ontario Police College has said, fuck physical fitness and being graded and being competent. It doesn't matter anymore. Okay, let's get into it here. So, the prep test, which the physical readiness evaluation for police, will no longer be a component of the basic constable training program. And successful completion of the testing will no longer be a requirement to obtain a basic constable training program certificate. So, if you're sent to the police college, OPC for short, and you don't pass the physical, don't worry about it, bro. It's all good. Go fucking smoke a J. It's gonna be legalized next month. Go have a bowl, man. It doesn't matter. Don't even fucking try. Why even show up? That's what I say. Why even show up? Okay, so I read this and my mind was just like, holy fuck. We better be ready. In addition, all recruits from previous intakes who have yet to receive their basic constable training program certificate due to incompletion. So if you failed, okay, so you get hired by, the police, and they send you to the college and you failed, you didn't get your constable training certificate or whatever to be a cop, right? Well, you're going to get it now. It's all good. All is forgiven, fatty. Okay. In addition, you're going to get it. Basically, that's what it says here, right here. Right? Now, what they're going to do, they've devised a really highly complex new physical fitness regime. Okay? I mean, we're talking Judge Dreds are going to be walking the streets next year because they're going to be top-notch cops. It's going to be replaced with a foot chase course, which offers the following advantages. Oh, well, this sounds great. The following advantages. Let's have a look. Develops dynamic risk assessment skills, allowing recruits to identify and mitigate risks represented by physical work such as foot chases. I could see some benefit to that, basically like an obstacle course with maybe dudes popping out with knives, or, some dude popping out with a hostage, or, some guy with a fucking detonator in his hand, fucking, yeah, I don't want to say anything specific, religious, don't want to get in trouble. Shalom, Deus Vault, Scientology. Anyways, so that's part of the physical course. I don't know. So this will be reflective of day-to-day duties, requires officers to conduct a number of tasks which they have been taught in other areas of the basic constable training program. Thereby reinforce prior learning. Huh. Okay. That will be interesting. All right. Develops confidence in using police equipment, and allows the officers to test their equipment and their physical performance when using it, and encourages the need for lifelong fitness to ensure that duties can be completed. Well, encouragement's always nice. So basically, it sounds like it's a foot chase sort of scenario thing, training. And you're going to be, whipping out all this shit from your bat belt and pew, pew, All right, don't shoot the civilian, that kind of thing, you know. Don't know why they don't do that already, but would probably be helpful in addition to all the other stuff. But hey, now as you can see, I've redacted the name because you know, I figure that's probably the best bet. So yeah, let's continue on to the next page, shall we? All right, so the foot chase course. This is their scenario here. This is the replacing the physical test, the prep. Sorry, let me just go on to say the prep course, which was an obstacle course basically, meant to test the strength of officers and the endurance. You know, you would have to run up some stairs, hop over a wall, do a couple circuits of that, drag a dummy back, right? Like a 100-pound dummy. You would have to, there's a machine where you squeezed these levers in and you pulled, you know, this rope back, and you would have to like move from side to side and whatnot, all meant to simulate, you know, like a struggle or you're arresting somebody or whatever. And it ended with a shuttle run, which basically you had two sides and there was a metronome set up, and you had to run to the other side before the next beep of the metronome. And it would get progressively faster to the point where you're sprinting across, you know, you had to like actually exert yourself. I've done it, and it's not that hard. Anyways, that's what's being replaced. This is what's being replaced with our foot chase test here. This is the worrying part of this memo. Okay, not that they're replacing the physical fitness tests, but this right here. The foot chase course will not be assessed, i.e. graded. All you gotta do is show up. And successful completion will not be required to be issued a basic constable training program certificate. Okay, well, it's not graded, so of course all you gotta do is show up. So you could be like, you could be there on the day of your little your test or whatever, and like, okay, all right, Jim, so you're running through the mean streets of Toronto, okay? And, you know, shit's gonna fly at you. Shit's gonna happen. It's like Armageddon out there. You know, and you gotta do well. You know, we're here to save people's lives, you know? Okay, no problem. And, you know, there's gonna be someone there with the whistle to start it and be like, beep. And Jim, our candidate here, can just be like, you know, do a little fucking staying alive, whatever, pew pew, mushroom slaps, whatever, right? He can just walk on through it. These bad guys can pop out of nowhere, and he can high five the fucking bad guys, or fuck, he can shoot the civilians. Fuck you, lady. You know, it doesn't matter because he's gonna pass. It's not graded. Right? Even if he finishes it and the instructor's like, Jim, you don't high five the bad guys, you know, you don't shoot the civilian ladies. You're supposed to, you know, you're supposed to first off run, not just fucking saunter through. And old Jim there can be like, yeah, but you know what? That's what I felt like doing. Don't hurt my feelings. You know, don't tell me what to do. You're shaming me. You know, this, that, and the other thing. And he's still gonna pass. It doesn't fucking matter. He just shows up and it's like, yeah, okay, you've done it. Hell, fuck, don't even show up. Sleep in that day. Go on a bender the night before. And don't even show up because it's not required to even get your certificate to finish the program to be a cop. What a fucking world we live in, man. Now, okay, so the Ontario Police Fitness Aware Pin Testing. Ooh, what's the pin test, you ask? Well, that's a little thing where you can do some push-ups, do a run or something like that, and you get this little pin that says, hey, look at me, I'm fucking awesome. But it was a component of the basic constable training program, and successful pin testing was not previously required. Okay, so they put you through it, but you didn't have to test, you didn't have to pass it. But the pin testing is going to be replaced too. Okay. So this physical fitness test they had is no longer going to be done. They're going to do something extra special for the future police officers of Ontario. The pin testing will be replaced with a confidence course. Yes, that's right. Which will enable recruits to obtain a better understanding of the effects of body armor. It stops some bullets. Boots. Keeps your feet warm. And duty belts on their physical abilities. It's heavy, and it slows you down. Okay. The placement of their equipment so that it is secure and ready for deployment. lock that shit in tight so it doesn't fall off. And this is replacing a physical test. Keep that in mind. Like, I would think this shit's a given. Listen, boys and girls, you're gonna run with this belt. It's got a bunch of shit on it. Okay, you're gonna be wearing this bulletproof vest here. It's gonna slow you down when you run. Any questions? Okay, done. And as per the second part here, make sure that shit is locked in on your belt so it doesn't fall off. The third part is the effects of fatigue when performing an arrest takedown or handcuffing. Appears self-evident to me, but let's go through this. You're going to arrest somebody, and that person may say, you know what? I'd rather not be arrested, officer. Fuck you. You're going to have to fight with him. You may even have to hit him. You may even have to take him to the ground to put handcuffs on him. You will experience several things: an increased heart rate, perspiration, soreness in your muscles, perhaps. Done. And this, of course, is replacing a pin test, which is another physical fitness test. Now, of course, let's stay true to form with this memo here. The confidence course will not be assessed. Why should it be, right? The actual fitness component of this program isn't assessed or required even to be a cop. So why should the confidence course be graded? Because God forbid you bruise somebody's confidence. Some poor snowflake who doesn't get the effects of wearing body armor, boots, and a duty belt. Because apparently in 2018 we have to explain that to people because, you know, the cops out there now, they're still struggling with trying to come to grips with the effects of their armor and their duty belt and their boots, right? All the cops from decades prior, they didn't get it, but now they're going to get it. They're going to understand it. Well, this is fantastic. And, of course, it won't be assessed, graded, and why the fuck should you have to complete it to get your basic constable training certificate? Don't even show up, right? Go put the pucks to the old lady. You know, while this is happening. You know? Holy fuck, man. Okay, so this is, of course, just another sign of the times. Like, good God, you know, I don't know what to say to this. Everything, of course, as we know with the social justice warriors, is about feelings, inclusion, and diversity. And did I say feelings already? Yes, feelings. God forbid... You know what I'm waiting to see now? Is the first dwarf police officer. Like the first Tyrion Lannister to run around. We represent the lollipop kids, you know, as a police officer. Because, shit, you don't even have to complete the physical part of the course anymore. Why not? Right? You know, let's get a cop and let's get a wheelchair squad going too. You know, I mean, God forbid we should say have standards, you know, or put some standards in place. You know, good Lord. Anyways, this is Ontario. People think England's fucked. You know, please, they are fucked. But that's for another video, I guess. Okay.